For the end of semester project in EC 327, our software engineering class, we were given the challenge of designing an Android app. Our group name is Drink Your Fortune, and we have created a fortune teller application for the Android platform. My name is Joseph Feeney. My group members are Pooja, Shah, Kristian Thomas, Ben Cohen, and Shah. The app was created using Eclipse, an integrated development environment, and was written in the Java programming language.
We wanted to create a marketable app that would appeal to the college student and the adult demographic. We initially wanted to make an app that would track all the food trucks on BU's campus. We figured that this would be a useful app for BU students because of the rising popularity of on-campus food trucks. However, we quickly realized that the app would be very ambitious in terms of extracting data from GPSs. In addition, the websites of official food trucks aren't very reliable. So we brainstormed further to think about apps that would not require data but would still be applicable to our target demographic. We then decided to make a fortune teller app that would reveal a proverb as a fortune. So, as Joe talked about earlier, this is a paper fortune teller. But we then realized that many fortune teller apps already exist. So we decided to choose a unique theme for our app. And since our demographic is for male and females from the age of 21 and up, our fortune teller will reveal drink suggestions instead of traditional fortunes.
So this is the first number screen. On this screen, the user is presented with an option to choose one of 4 numbers. The number that the user chooses will determine the number of iterations that the fortune teller will go through before the next decision. This is the second number screen, so if the user chose the number 1, the fortune teller would be oriented once in a different position to show 4 different numbers, and the user would be presented with a next set of 4 numbers. The second number determines the fortune of the user. So if the user chooses, for example, number 5 or a number 3, they would be suggested to order a strawberry margarita.
Hi, I'm going to explain some of the coding that went on behind our app. For most of the GUI, we used the drag and drop fields that were given to us by Eclipse. For the functions behind them, we wrote in Java all of our code. Here you can see our main activity, which starts the title page of the app. For most of the app, we use buttons that starts the app, where you pick either red, blue, green, or yellow. Each of these functions creates an intent that carries 3 pieces of information. A count, which determines how many folds have been made so far, a max, which indicates how many folds have to be made, for instance, red has to make 3 folds, and a choice, which indicates how many choices have been made, which starts with 0 for choosing a color, and then 1 after you choose your first number, and 2 after you choose your second. We have these events that are flashes, which show the different folds for screen to screen. Each of these flashes uses the information passed to determine how many more flashes to make. Next, we have the button screen, which determines when the next set of buttons that are going to be pressed. In particular, the numbers that are going to be pressed. The first time you press a number, it creates a new intent, which goes back through the flash screens until you get back to the numbers. The second time you pick a number, it creates an intent that goes to one of the fortunes. Here you have one of the fortunes, which displays the information that's contained within the fortune, a picture of a drink and the name of the drink, and then allows you to click on a button to restart back from the beginning of the app.